Okay, so Dr. Ho, doctor of chiropractic medicine, who has helped millions of people all over the world, not just here at HSN for a couple of decades, but all over the world, dealing with chronic pain. Well, this is a brand new item that he has never offered anywhere in North America. This is the launch. First time to see the MotionCiser in this country. It has been a bestseller in every other country he goes to offer, because it gives you what's called continuous passive motion. It's an exercise machine, but you don't have to do anything. It's kind of the best of all worlds. But it will help move the joints, the muscles that you're seeing here. It will help stimulate the fluid dynamics in your body. And overall, if you, like me, deal with tired, sore, stiff feet, which leads into the ankles and then the calves and then the knees, this is something that you will love how feel good this is every time you sit down to it. And this is the only one of its kind that has heat. This offers you many different levels of heat in addition to the speed. So you've got full control. And you know what? You don't even have to be barefoot. You can be barefoot. You can be, you know, with your sneakers. I'm wearing some boots. You can use it whenever you'd like. You have a remote control. It looks like this, so it's super easy to turn on and off. I'm gonna turn it on, and then you start with increasing the speed. See what's happening here? It just gently, and by the way, when you start slow, it feels so good. It kind of mimics the T-toss, T-toss. You remember those teeter-totter kind of machines or toys? It kind of feels like that, but then as you get more into the higher levels, it feels more of like almost like a deep tissue massage. Oh, what feels better than having your feet rubbed and your legs rubbed? It's my #1 favorite thing. But we are so thrilled to have Dr. Michael Ho himself joining us live to launch this to this incredible part of the world for the very first time. Welcome, good morning, Dr. Ho, and your beautiful wife.
Good morning, Kelly. Yeah, got my wife here, got my mom and dad here, because we actually use this every day. It's one of my favorite tools. Now, if you're looking for the ultimate exercise machine, like Kelly said, where you don't have to do anything, no straining, no sweating. This is a continuous passive motion exercise machine. At different speed, at higher speed, you can have this deep vibrational massage therapy, and it's got heat therapy. Now, you can use it, okay, with your shoe on, or you can take it off. I'm gonna use it with my shoe on first, just show you. Now, my mom and dad, go ahead, everybody put the feet on, okay? Now, you got a remote control, so you're gonna bend down, you turn the power on, you can select the speed. So, stop the slow speed. I actually like the slow speed because, as you see, it's seesawing up and down continuously, okay? What that'll do is it'll mimic the motion of a slow walk. It moves the ankle joint, the joints in your toes, your knee joint, and your hip joint, all continuously moving and moving the joint. Now, that makes the joint feel really good because motion is lotion. It's like a rusty joint, a rusty hinge. If you move that joint, that hinge, it'll start to move better, okay? Less squeaking. Now, also, if you watch a muscle, you see the muscle, they're elongating and they're contracting, okay? So that pumping action on the muscle helps to relax the muscle. At the same time, we're pumping the muscle, we're activating the fluid dynamic in your legs, okay? So at this is slow speed. Now I can increase the speed by pressing the plus button. Look how easy it is. I just increase it, and there's 10 level speed, okay? So just by pressing that, you can see 2, 3, 4, 5. Woohoo!
It does feel good.
Look at my calf muscle, okay? Look at Sammy's calf muscle, okay? And look at mom's calf muscle. They're pumping away. We're activating, okay, the muscle, the joint, and the fluid dynamic in the leg. It is the most relaxing, most soothing sensation you can ever imagine. Now, this is fantastic for all those of you who work on your feet, who stand your feet all day long, or if you play sports or exercise, your legs are exhausted, they're tired, they're stiff. You put your feet on this, it feels refreshing, okay? Because you're activating the movement in the joint, you're activating the muscle, you're shaking things up, and most important, you stimulate the fluid dynamic. Let me show you something here. I got a bag of water, just a plain old bag of water. I put this on, you see? This is what's happening, okay? It's stimulating the fluid dynamics inside your feet, inside your calf muscle area, in your thigh. So your entire leg is getting this incredible stimulation. Now, I'm gonna take my shoes off because if you like heat therapy, I'm telling you, okay? I get cold toes. Okay, I think I was born with very restricted, flow in my toes.
True.
I get cold toes even in the summertime. I put this on and I turn the heat on, and you get 5 levels of heat, so you can select the level that's most comfortable for you. Oh, this is like sauna for your feet. You can feel your
Yeah.
toes warming up, the joints warming up, right across the arches warming up, and you feel the heat slowly rising up. Okay, now in a moment, we're going to show you an infrared camera. Okay, go ahead, let's show us our
Okay.
infrared camera here. 1 second. We got this on. You can see, we just turn it on, but the heat rises very easily,
Oh,
very quickly.
interesting.
And you can feel it. Oh, you can feel the heat and that sensation. It's so
Yeah.
soothing for your legs and feet. But most important, it is so relaxing, so calming, and so harmonizing for your mind. For those of you who feel like you're under stress, you do
Oh,
this at the end of the day, your legs and feet feel good, and you just close your eyes
that's what
like,
I'm thinking.
ah,
And you know what's so great about it?
this
And
is what I need.
if I know, take a minute, relax, as all of you should, because life is stressful. And it's crazy how much tension we hold in our legs, our calves, our feet, our joints, our muscles. Just this gentle movement. In fact, Dr. Ho and I were talking before the show. He's like, motion is like lotion. It gives you the lubrication that you need. You feel this incredible blood flow and circulation throughout your body. It's not just the feet. And if you're just tuning in, Dr. Ho is a chiropractic doctor of medicine for over 3 decades. He has helped millions of people deal with really difficult aches and pains and major problems. This is the soothing side of exercise. I love passive exercise, doctor, because you don't have to do anything except get the machine, tuck it under your chair or your sofa if you're not using it. And by the way, this is the first airing of HSN and of all of North America. This is a $50 price break because it is a smart deal, which is a temporary kind of a second today special of the day, but it is something that you want to try. Give it a 30-day trial run. You'll be amazed within the first minute how much better you feel. I feel like I've got tingly legs now. When it stops, it just feels like, oh, they're alive again. It feels so good. But I would love to listen to a few testimonials, Dr. Ho. I know we've got Erica and Davey who have tried this and love it, like I know you will too. But listen to their experiences. It's awesome.
I lead a really active life, or at least I try to. When I used the MotionCiser for the first time, I was completely impressed. The vibration feels like a massage. It's incredible. There's like a heating element in it, and it's very relaxing. After a session with the MotionCiser, I feel completely at ease. I feel completely relaxed. I usually use the MotionCiser after a tennis match or after I've gone for a run. It's great to help me unwind. I love it.
When I opened the box, I looked at it, I wasn't sure, what is this gonna do for me? Plugged it in, put my feet on it. I felt that was special. I was surprised. It really is a nice, relaxing feeling. The vibrations really go up and down the leg, and it helps, it feels good. In addition to the vibration that you could change, there's also some heat, and it really is amazing. It sort of soothes the bottom, warms up, relaxes the muscles, and it's a nice feeling.
Oh, he's so cute. And it's true. Everything they said, it's true. You've got to feel this. It is wonderful. Donna's over there just like in La La Land, like I am. It's so exciting. And by the way, this is the only airing all day. So if you want to talk about it with somebody, because you know what, everybody will benefit. It's not just you. And when you think about what you'd spend for just one reflexology session, I mean, $100, $150, depending on where you go, where you live. This is constant. And I love, Dr. Ho, this whole concept of continuous passive motion. You're the doctor. Tell us more about, oh, that's a great idea, laying in bed, putting it on your calves. Oh, I want to do that too.
This is the ultimate feel good, okay, for your legs and feet and for your mind. I do this whenever I feel stressed. I just lay down, put my legs on this. It's just not just my legs and feet, my whole body is getting this wonderful deep vibration. In fact, I should put my water over here because you can feel the whole bed is getting this deep vibration. You know the old days when you go to a hotel, you can put $1 in the slot and the whole bed starts to vibrate. You're getting this right now with my MotionCiser. Listen, I got the continuous passive motion exercise idea many years ago. When I was in chiropractic college, we were looking at different clinical studies. And Dr. Salter from University of Toronto done a study on continuous movement on joints. So if you go online and look up the Dr. Salter from U of T, continuous passive motion, you'll see the benefit for joints. It is incredible. And for those of you who have pain, for those who have certain health condition and you cannot stay active, you cannot do active exercise, this is the ultimate way to keep your joints moving, to keep your muscles moving continuously, and to stimulate the dynamic fluid in your body. This is so important because, as we all know, when you sit still for a long time, it's very uncomfortable. Your body feels restless. Your legs feel achy and stiff. It's just not healthy, and it don't feel good. Remember the last time you sat on a plane for long hours, or you sit at work, or you drive a long trip? That feeling when you don't move is horrible. By continuously moving your muscles and your joints, it just feels so good, so relaxing. Like Kelly said, you have to try to really understand how good this feels
I
and how
know,
good this is for you.
And I love hearing, you know, it's interesting, Dr. Ho, because we have more than just blood in our bodies as to the fluid that this is helping to stimulate. It's really incredible how when you get things moving on the inside, how it helps you feel energized on the outside. And I love this shot because you don't have to be barefoot. You could be in your socks, you could be in sneakers, you could be in a nice boot. This is something that you will love, even if it's for 5 minutes. But trust me, you'll want to sit there and watch the entire football game, putting your feet here or putting them underneath your calves, lying down on a sofa or in a bed. I think that's a great idea. It's so funny, Dr. Ho, and I know everybody is different, but for me, I've always had like these scrawny little calves. I've never been able to develop them, but they've been so like my problem area. I get cramps at night. It wakes me up in the middle of the night. I have to get up and stretch. And this is something that I just love the soothing feeling of it. Even though it's not like a deep penetrating thumbs in my calves massage, I feel like I'm getting a deep tissue massage as this works.
And Kelly, when you get home and use this without your shoes on, that penetrating heat at the bottom of your sole, across the arch in your joints, and it rises up to your leg, it feels so good, okay? Now, I suggest for those of you who sit a lot, put this under your desk, put this in front of your favorite chair. I use this all the time while I'm working because it keeps my leg moving all the time. I hate not moving because it's not good for you. And look at the calf muscle here. See how it's pumping away? This relaxes the muscle, and the joint is getting minute movement, the continuous movement, which lubricates the joint. Like we said, motion is lotion. Use it or lose it. This is the principle behind the MotionCiser. We want to move the joints. We want to move the ankle joint, the foot joint, the knee joint, and the hip joint. And we want to stimulate the muscle so they pump away the calf muscle. Very important because that's the main area for circulation. We want to also stimulate the calf muscle and the thigh muscle. And we want to stimulate the dynamic fluid in your legs. Very important not to stay stagnant, okay? Let's go with the couch again so we watch the infrared camera. That is incredible.
Yeah, this is fascinating. If you're just tuning in this morning, welcome to Creating the Life You Love. If you're dealing with any kind of soreness or stiffness or achiness, I mean, aren't we all? I mean, our feet are the hardest working parts of our bodies probably. This is something that you will just love. You get a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. There's no charge to ship it to you, free. Get it, try it. If you don't love it, send it back. We'll refund that. If you use FlexPay, it's $49.95. If you have an HSN card, add another Flex so you can get this home for, I think, around $41. If you want to get that card because you don't have it yet, we'll give you another $40 this weekend to be a part of our HSN card member family. $40 off of an already $50 price break on a bestseller in all other countries that it's available. This is the day to do that card, but it's also the day to enjoy a smart deal. This is always temporary. This will become $299 today, $249. One payment to try it. You can't imagine how good this feels. And I know how much you're gonna love it. And guess what? So will the whole family. Everybody gets to benefit from it. Dr. Ho, I know you've made your way back to, is it the couch or the bed, just to show us other ways to use it?
the couch, because I want to show you. For my mom and dad, my mom, she loved watching YouTube. She watched the people playing mahjong and card game all day. That's her passion. And she had this under her feet, watching YouTube, enjoying her life, okay? Now she's in her 80s, so this is the type of exercise she likes to do because there's no straining, there's no sweating, and she can relax. How's it feeling, Mom? So good, huh? Okay.
Oh,
Okay,
she's so cute.
And my dad loves music, okay? Normally, he's got his headphones on, listening to pop music and dance music, and he had this under his feet. He just loves it. He got knee issue. He got all kinds of issues with his leg, from from all kinds of abuse. But he just loves using it because it makes his leg and feet and his knees especially feel really nice. How's it feeling, Dad? Good, huh? Okay. And and Sammy and I, we work a lot. Okay, like we sit at our desk working on the computer at time, and so we have this under our desk. And while we're working along, we have this continuous passive motion to move the joint, move the muscle, and most important, to stimulate the dynamic. Okay, the dynamic fluid in your leg. You don't want stagnation. Stagnation is not healthy. And take a look at the infrared camera here. You can see how the heat is rising. Now take a look at the bottom of my feet, okay? You can see, okay, that nice heat is really warming up my toes, across the arch, across my entire leg. It just feels wonderful to have that heat therapy. I mean, I get cold toes all the time.
Right.
I don't know why. There's nothing wrong, but they're just
well,
cold.
Yeah.
And when I come visit North America, when it's like minus 30 degrees out, boy, the first thing I do when I get in the house is
floors are cold. Absolutely.
Woo.
I know we've got time to listen to another testimonial. It's a father and daughter who are both enjoying this for different reasons, but I think that story is pretty awesome in itself. So here they are.
When my dad first opened the MotionCiser, I knew that he was definitely skeptical. But as soon as he started using it, he was really happy and he had that spark back.
With the MotionCiser, it's like 1,000 little fingers on your feet. You get this movement going, and it's just great. I use it all the time now. I mean, as soon as I get up, when I'm reading the newspaper, I have my feet on it, and I'm using the computer, or if I'm watching TV. It's so quiet, you don't hear it, so it doesn't interfere with anything I'm doing, and it feels great. It makes whatever I'm doing much more enjoyable.
See, he was skeptical, but now he loves it. That's why I really, really want you to get this at home. We don't have a lot of these. This is the first time to introduce the MotionCiser in North America. This smart deal is just a little bit of time. Again, it'll be available at $300, but when it's a smart deal, do it to save that extra $50, and you still have the unconditional experience. So if you don't love it, we'll return every dime that you've put in, but you will love it. And I know we've only got a minute or so, Dr. Ho. If somebody just tuned in, tell them from a doctor's perspective why this is something you designed and developed for at-home use.
Okay, come to me here, Tony, a second. Listen, we all sit too much, okay? Either because of our age, or because type of work we do, or you may have some health issue or some pain. Sitting and not moving is not healthy for you. But if you can get continuous passive motion exercise to move your joint, to move your muscle, and to stimulate the fluid dynamic in your leg, you're gonna feel so much more comfortable. It is very relaxing, very soothing. It's just the ultimate feel-good machine for your leg and feet. So for those of you who sit a lot, especially for senior friends, like my mom and dad, they use it, they really enjoy it, you will find this machine will do you a lot of good. It's just so relaxing and so soothing for your legs and feet, and it's just so calming, so harmonizing for your mind.
It is, it really is.
And it's so easy. Look, you don't have to do anything. No sweating, no straining, okay? Sit back, relax.
I like it.
Control set the speed you like, set the temperature that you like, so it's always perfect for you.
And it auto shuts off if you fall asleep. Exactly. Thank you so much, Dr. Ho.
We only have one show, okay?
Exactly. The one and only show, folks. This is the one appearance from Dr. Ho to introduce to North America his brand new to this country MotionCiser 733164. I don't want you to miss this one. I don't want to get away from it. It's so comforting. It's so soothing. And you know what else? It's stimulating. It really is. So I guess I have to move on, but I get to tell you my favorite thing of the show. I get to pick one item, which is always hard because everything in the show is really designed about, health and wellness and fitness and feeling good. But the reason I've had success this month, honestly, is not only because I made a decision to eat better and to reduce calories and focus on losing weight, as many of us do. The